He'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do you have for us?
Remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you've got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Luis Mendoza is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Michael Brantley has the range of a center fielder and is one of the most reliable options in the outfield across the league. Remember, he broke Rocky Calavito's franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013 when he pushed his streak to 264 games.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Batting fourth, first baseman
Dustin Perez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Kluber pauses, 1-1 on its way. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Number 52, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, this is somebody you've got to get up in the zone. His out pitch is the sinker ball. And if he's working that thing down, it's going to be a long game for the hitters.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And that is not good.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Francisco Lindor gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Much easier to do in retrospect, but you almost wonder if he would have been better served to let this ball go and see if it would have gone foul. There's no guarantees it would have, but that was always going to be a tough play anyway.
Mike Napoli will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Rosario finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital with no score.
Leading off for the Flying Squirrels,
Buster Rangel is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
One strike.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Stepping in now, Rodney Jameson, and that misses for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
On a gift of a swing there, it's 3-2 now.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
This one's down to third. Ramirez gloves it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Center fielder
Brad Lockett is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
batting 8.
Well, you don't always need to have amazing movement to make a slider successful. And this is a case in point. We've seen sliders with 10, 11, 12 inches of break. This one only moves about 8, but that's more than enough to get the job done.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2.
Ooh, he missed a good pitch to hit there. He'll be lucky to get something like that again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You see right there on the graphic, these first 2 innings have been...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded.
Leading off for the Indians,
Michael Brantley will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming out party.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Yeah, 2014 was really an outstanding year for Mr. Brantley. He went to the All-Star game for the first time, won a Silver Slugger, and ended up 3rd in the AL MVP voting.
That's pretty amazing. Not only that, he was a 20-20 guy. He had exactly 20 bombs and ended up swiping 23 bases.
And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
batting 6.
Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Lonnie Chisenhall gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Batting 8.
Yan Gomes set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the Flying Squirrels.
Antonio Rosario is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Jose Machado.
Standing in now, Jose Machado, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Kluber sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1 and 2?
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Into the box, Luis Mendoza. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1 and 1.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Perez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game. You can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Dustin Perez is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Now a throw over. Third inning, no score to this point. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Now a throw over to first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already.
And that ball gets by him. And it is a run. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Number 30 steps in now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 30.
And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
The batter,
Carlos Santana will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close. So one man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And a pinch hitter may be next as Coco Crisp has moved out into the on-deck circle now.
Coco Crisp.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
And that's where he's at his best. When he gets that sinker running away, he's tough to hit.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away. Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a looper to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch. Coco Crisp, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Playing second base, number 4, Coco Crisp.
Buster Rangel is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that may have been a borderline call right there, but you know what? He's going to get those calls sometimes. He's a big-name pitcher out there, and that can certainly play into your favor.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1.
The right fielder, number 14,
Rodney Jameson, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brad Lockett. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Mike Napoli, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Michael Brantley, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
The 0-1. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. A little roller toward the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting,
Jose Ramirez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Out in front of it, strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 4 full. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 1-0. Richie Boyce is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. 1 out.
the catcher, number 14.
Digging in to try it again, Antonio Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Jose Machado will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Third baseman number 16, Luis
Mendoza is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Oof. What a time to call on that.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
now batting, second baseman.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Jose Perez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. And he'll step off and go to third here. And he's back standing.
Just checking.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the second run scores.
Now batting,
Dustin Perez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Buster Rangel digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
into the seats, 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Lonnie Chisenhall comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors, because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yan Gomes swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Down.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Number 30 stands in. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Now a swing and a fly ball. Machado sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Carlos Santana stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Santana.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Coco Crisp will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that Rodney Jameson makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Richie Boyce will stand in now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
Antonio Rosario.
Will